What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Rolling HQ, going to Mason, Ohio today. And, I thought it'd be a fitting time to kind of go over what's been going on in planning this year and reviewing what's going on next year for MTS Nutrition, as well as TigerFitness.com. Now, just so you guys know, they're not the same company. They're separately owned. Chad's company is TigerFitness.com. I'm simply the chief marketing officer. I refuse to relinquish that position, even though I'm with MTS. I own MTS. I'm the CEO of MTS. That's what the fuck MTS is. Simply because Tiger Fitness gives me an opportunity to interact with the consumers more than having a simple mass-marketed brand does. And you know what? It's not an issue. If anybody has an issue, they don't have to carry the brand. But, it's autonomous. We run deals with muscleandstrength.com. We'll soon be on I'llPumpYouUp.com. We got deals going on all over the place. We work with people, many, hundreds and hundreds of retailers. But I'm not going to fake the funk. A lot of people do some shit, have some side companies under the radar. I'd rather be fully transparent. At the end of the day, I work a lot on Tiger Fitness, but most of my time is spent with MTS Nutrition. Formulating, R&D, doing all that stuff with products, as well as just day-to-day operations. That's a full-time job, but if you guys know by now, one full-time job is not enough for me. So last year was a banner breakout year. I'm not going to go over specific numbers, but let's just say that the numbers I'm at now took me 5 to 6 years to get to with my old company, and this is our first year. For the first 2 years of MTS Nutrition, which is August of 2011 till August of 2013, I was under a non-compete, which meant that I can only sell a house brand, hence why MTS Nutrition launched with TigerFitness.com. Due to the people who bought my old company, they wanted to keep me off the market for that period of time, which is a smart move because, well, I'm viable competition, right? So I don't really believe in non-competes. I believe that if you think you could do a good job with a company, you just kind of let the person go do their thing, but I fully understand why people do it. I've never had someone sign a non-compete in my life, and you can ask anybody I've done business with. I'm one of those, if you want to go out and make shit happen, take the gloves off, and let's fight. I'm all about it, but you know what? I could wait 2 years to fight. I'm good to go, and I did. What that forced me to do is actually build a brand. A lot of times you launch a company, you're forced to come out with products that might not be as quality, that might not be as efficacious, because you need to hit numbers, you need to hit margins, you need to stay afloat. But I had 2 years to sit back and actually create products due to the direct model of the business that would be quality, effective, and I also was able to build the brand of MTS where there was a consumer demand built up for it. And so, long story short, within a year, we've literally blown the fuck up. So that's very exciting. Now, what I did this year is I traveled a lot. I tried a lot of different things, including different distribution models. I traveled for different reasons. Next year is going to be completely different. What I've done is I've sat back and I've pinpointed which activities had the highest ROI, which is return on investment, for those of you who don't know what ROI means. My entire life is dictated by ROI. If something does not have an ROI, I do not do it. Plain and simple. Now, everything we did had an ROI. We did not lose money on any single, even business trip, even day trip I did. However, what we need to do is figure out how to maximize our investments. So I can't keep up with this pace. I traveled over 300 days this year. I miss my family. I miss my kids. I miss my wife, and I miss sleeping in my own bed. And frankly, I have injuries to show. You see this? Due to the Canada trip, sleeping 2 hours a night, doing events, visiting 18 stores, training 5 times in 4 days. I strained and partially tore my bicep tendon, as well as my pec minor. And I also have some scar tissue built up. My lower back is taped up right now because of all the travel and exhaustion. So I'm gonna have some rehab coming in soon. That's another reason. And I didn't compete. I'm in fantastic shape. But honestly, if I would have competed, I would have been in the hospital right now, probably due to some muscular issues. I'm a mess. But it was all worth it because now I know what's going on. The company's foundation is built. Now it's a matter of building and making it one of the biggest, best companies, which is great because that way you don't have a company that's shady on top. You got a company that you can trust the quality, and I will never give up what I'm doing. I will never stop going. This next week, I'm doing a charity lift-a-thon at the University of Minnesota. You can see the video on that. I posted it earlier today. And then I'm doing a guest lecture. I will never give that up. That's who I am. That's what I do. That's what I love. I will never hide. I don't care if people are trying to kill me. I'd rather die, you know, than hide behind a desk, than be in fear. That's just not what I do. So, long story short, moving forward next year, you're going to see a lot of cool things. We're going to be focusing our efforts into sponsoring the OCB and the ANBF. It's going to be extremely important to us, not really because of return on investment, because actually the OCB and the ANBF had the lowest return on investment of anything, but just because it's the right thing to do. Bodybuilding is our market. Planet Fitness, all these mainstream people, all these companies saying, oh, CrossFit's the future, oh, MMA, fuck that. We support bodybuilding. And what basic, more fundamental, more pure form of bodybuilding is there than the OCB and the ANBF natural bodybuilding? It's not a chemistry experiment. 90 East. It's not a chemistry experiment. You know, I compete untested, so I gotta admit, I don't even support where I compete. You know, I do support NABA, I do support the NPC as much as I can. At the end of the day, if I have a choice, I'm gonna support the OCB and the ANBF. Remo, Chad, Kent, all good friends of mine, all people I respect, all people I want to see grow as companies and as people.
Onto I-90 East.
Okay, so we're going to move forward with that. And we're also going to be doing a lot of different trips, a lot of different things internationally. We have the Arnold Classic and the Olympia. After the Arnold is the Arnold Australia, which is the week after. Now, we're going to have a lot of different events going on, but one thing you can count on is we are going to have some cool new products coming out. We're going to have some cool new flavors of MTS Whey, but pretty much, let's be real here, we have just about every category covered. So what we're going to work on is just improving what we're doing, and we need your help. You know, we're still selling into stores. You know, if there's a store near your house, you want to carry MTS, you go there and you demand they carry it. They will find a way to get it if you demand they carry it. It's all about consumer demand. And we're going to stand behind everything we do. If you need anything, you can always contact us. We have Matt internally from a business-to-business standpoint. Matt, M-A-T-T, at mtsnutrition.com. I prefer my Gmail. It's mlobliner@gmail.com. I don't like using my MTS. I just like Gmail because it populates on my phone better. The MTS one's all quirky and shit. And at the end of the day, that's what we're doing. So moving forward, are you going to see me in as many places as last year? No. I'm going to travel a max of 100 days next year. However, you are going to see more videos. You're going to see more attention to detail. You're going to see a large presence of tigerfitness.com online with better articles, better content, an all-in-one shop, as well as just the great pricing and, of course, the service we give you on a day-to-day basis. With MTS, again, we're going to set the stage, set the standard for quality, proven, research-backed ingredients and products with the best taste available. So that's what's happening moving forward. I will not be on the road as much. Those of you who say that, you know, I neglect my family and all this, you know what? I admit this year was hard on everybody involved. It was a very trying year, okay? But there was a reason for that. And this year we get to sit back, see what's happening, and I get to focus on more of the internal part. Now, traveling 1 out of every 3 days is still an inundating experience for anybody who's traveled for a living. However, for me, that's a cakewalk. And I still get to maintain my Hilton Honors points, which means that I get the gold status, which means I get automatic upgrades to suites, which is just fucking great. And I get free breakfast at the Garden Inn. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. That's the year moving forward. We appreciate your support. Anytime you can help us, anytime you can repost, anytime you can retweet, anytime you can share videos on MTS, on Tiger Fitness, that helps. And I think that we provide enough information for free where a little bit of reciprocation, you know what? I'm not afraid to ask. Please help us grow. Please, please, please help us grow. We're here to help you. We'd appreciate it if you're here to help us. And if not, that's fine. Just accept this information as a gift. But nonetheless, we like gifts as well. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com, MTS Nutrition. Thank you so much for the support. Like, share, subscribe, and remember, trying to become the biggest supplement company in the world without compromising your integrity, it's not a game.